Welcome to selfdiscoveryradio.com, where the orchard of wisdom is just ready for picking. We celebrate your why, the journey that you've taken that inspires someone else. We support your services, we support your story. Come and be our guest, become a host, be an author with us. Come and see what we've got. Our next show is Gong Hei Fat Choi. Happy Chinese New Year. It's the year of the pig, and I'm your host, Sara Troy, on Sara's View of Life. The year of the pig, what does that mean? Well, I'm going to be telling you all about the year of the pig today. I invite you to read the blog that I have on Chinese signs and what sign you could be and what that actually means to you. But this year, it is the year of the pig, Earth Pig 2019. They follow the lunar moon in China, so it is a different calendar to what we have. Chinese New Year is the 5th of February this year, and it's all about getting out there and actually understanding what the pig means to us in our lives. Pigs are wonderful people. They're very, very friendly. They're very sociable. And on a personal level, they're considered well-considered action should be rewarded much more than the risk-taking during the year of the pig of 2019. So there is a feeling of abundance and lightness that reign throughout the year of the Earth Pig 2019. A lack of attention in the management of your budget or even your money losses are possible. However, the dominant presence of Earth element under its yin polarity, which means Chinese element of 2019 Chinese lunar year, has the effect of stabilizing and fixing the often joyous and ethereal long energies which are specific to the year of the pig. So what does this really all mean to us? The year of the pig is, well, the whole Chinese sign. Let's back up, shall we? Chinese horoscopes in the year of 12 animals, which you could be each and every one of them. The signs are a rat, an ox, a tiger, a rabbit, a dragon, a snake, a horse, moi, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, pig. We've just come out of the year of the dog and into the year of pig. It's a year of fulfillment for you, but you've got to make sure you don't overdo it, and that's if you are a pig. So what are the predictions that we're going to see in the year of the pig? Numerology, we are actually seeing some very good predictions of action this year. Change is imminent. Change is happening. It's no longer just being spoken about, it's being implemented. As my new word is, it's not about, advocating, it's about actionism. So actually stepping into action and making things happen. So we are looking at all of these signs, and if you go to selfdiscoverymedia.com and just put in Chinese New Year, you see ones I've done in the past, but it would also be the 2019 Chinese sign, and it gives you all of the years that you may have been born in and what your sign is and what your signs mean. And then right now we are actually on the year of the pig, and a good year to be in, a really good year to be in, unless you are a little piglet. It can be a little bit challenging for the piglet. So how did it all come about? Well, long ago, and still to this day, the Chinese use the lunar cycle to follow time. The cycle was introduced in the year 2637 BC, before Christ. The complete lunar cycle is 6 years. It's made up of 12 cycles. That's where the animal signs come in. Each animal sign represents one of those cycles. And your year will come up every 12 years. So, being the year of the pig this year, pigs have beautiful personalities and are blessed with really great fortune. If you were born in either 1923, 1935, 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, or 2007, you're the year of the pig. What are the characteristics of piggies? Pigs might not stand out in a crowd, but they're very realistic. Others may be all talk or no action. Pigs are opposite. They're steadfast. Of all the signs, one of honesty and a real genuine person. My best friend is the year of the pig. Totally vouch to that. Loyalty beyond. The pig is the ultimate diplomat, balancing both sides and keeping the peace. The pig is those people that make everything happen with ease so you don't notice it even happening. You don't even notice that they're there. They socialize very well and like to be in the company of up-and-coming people, though they prefer to watch from a distance. Excellent in the line of fundraising, social work, this pig does not mind being truly committed to the cause. The pig is a little too trusting and allows themselves to be exploited by others without knowing it. In love, the pig is devoted and does everything for their loved ones except perhaps discipline them, as they do not like confrontation. The pig is unselfish and caring and is very good to have as a friend if their motives are not interfering or judgmental. Though not wasteful spenders, they will let themselves enjoy life. They love entertainment and will occasionally treat themselves. They're a bit materialistic, but this is motivation for them to work hard. Being able to hold solid objects in their hands gives them security. They're energetic and always enthusiastic, even for the boring jobs. And if given the chance, they would take positions of power and status. They believe that only those who have the right to speak, and that's what they want. So the year element for this year, I believe, is Earth. And what we're looking at as an Earth piglet is pigs are social butterflies with friends from all walks of life. They have a lot of support in both work and life. They have fortunate lives and can find happiness. They're successful later in life, and however, they aren't the most romantic people, but might need to work on that. And it goes into the compatibility in the men and the women. Most compatible for a pig is tiger, rabbit, or goat. Least compatible for a pig is snake and monkey. Lucky colors will be yellow, gray, and brown. Numbers 2, 5, and 8. Mineral agate. Directions of auspiciousness, southwest and east. Directions of wealth, northeast. Directions of love, north. Unlucky things are blue and green. Numbers 1, 7, and 9. But it is almost an unfair year for pigs. This year is about favoring the characteristics of pigs in order to succeed. But for pigs, to whom this comes naturally, they have a very difficult year and must practice patience and discipline. So these signs are actually wonderful because they do actually give us a whole year in which to look at. That whole year is not just a month with your astrology, but the whole year of the characteristics. I am the year of the horse. Horses are very diverse because we could be plow horses, stud horses, race horses, breeding horses, ponies, cart horses, carriage horses. We could be, absolutely stunning and on show, or very just hardworking and slogging. And it depends what role we step into. But all of these signs have something that's very, very significant. You see, whatever year sign you are, that is just the year where you're born in. That's the characteristics of it. When you put it along with your astrology and your numerology, and you look at also your true colors, now we actually see the synchronicity of all the characteristics of what you are. What came first in the animal kingdom here? Well, the rat came first. With its charm and innovative personality, the rat usually uses its wit and intelligence and has been known to be crafty, forthright, an excellent businessman or woman who is always alert to new opportunities. The rat is much understanding due to the very fact that it's a rat. They are very intuitive, gregarious, and smart people who will use their charms and smarts to get to the top. Never underestimate them. They do not miss a thing and remember a lot. Whereas the tiger and horse and others are on the forefront, the rat does not mind taking the back stairs to get where they're going. They know that they will get there and they're not afraid to give someone else the limelight. That sounds the year of the rat. That fits very well. The year of the ox, which is the second in line. Then came the ox. With fortitude and hard work, the ox is dependable, calm, methodical, and stubborn. Many oxes hold positions of power, and their fairness holds them in good stead. They like order, respect, tradition, and are predictable and honest. Alas, in love, the ox does not quite know how to respond to the romance that they, like you, they will stand by you. They'll be loyal to you. They'll tell you, I love you once, and really that might be the only time. But it takes a long time for them to commit. Be patient. They are solid people and worth waiting for. Although they have a lot of patience, they do not try it on much because they will lose it and will be a terrifying experience to have. Roosters seem to be understanding the ox best, and the goat and tiger will not get along well at all. Give them time to do their stuff. It's worth waiting for the results. Then comes the tiger. Now, tigers are powerful, passionate, rebellious, and unpredictable. The tiger is our fearless fighter. People hold them in awe. They love the limelight. They love the dynamic personality and can open up many doors. They live life as if it's the center stage, and people around them are there to enhance the play. With their charisma, they get away with lots and can talk others into doing things just because they are tigers. They have a very human side, showing love and affection for babies and animals. And a lover, when they love 100% in that moment. Their attention is directed elsewhere, though that moment is gone. To sustain their attention, you must give them a lot of attention. They live purely on impulse and rebel on tradition. Logic is not their thing. The song, Carly Simon, You're So Vain, you probably think the song is about you, may have been written for a tiger. However, the tiger can be warm, loving, great with kids, and also a child themselves if they don't get their way. And thus the tiger is a formidable foe and one to have definitely in your court. What came next? The rabbit. It is said to have a long life. The rabbit is a gracious kind of sensitive and has good manners. They look for tranquility, but are also inclined to be moody. They appear to be indifferent and generally hold academic positions. Although they appear to be detached, they hold much criticism inside. Good at business and smooth negotiations and will ensure a good career. In love, their self-insurance requires them to marry for position, security, and will give all they have to give in love. Reserved artistic and good business, the rabbits with their smooth negotiations will ensure a career choice. Liking harmony, the rabbit does not understand why people are so nasty to each other. Although they do not mistake the rabbit, they will get the contract signed. By contrast, consideration and patience, we will not even be aware of it until you've signed on the dotted line. That does not mean they're deceitful, but just rather clever. A dragon, yes, the fairy dragon, a very lucky sign, one in which many children are born, including one of my daughters. Magical and imaginative, the dragon is full of vitality and strength. They have very high ideals and command high standards from others as well as themselves. They do not challenge, please do not challenge the dragon. You will find them very opposing, and do not hurt the ones they love or anger them, or you will sorely regret it. On the other hand, they do not take defeat and can't be sore losers. If they like you, you will forever have a protector and a friend. And as a lover, they take adulation for granted, knowing that they are well liked, so therefore well loved. If they choose you as a mate, this is a sign is also quite happy not to marry or just have good friends. My daughter's just got married just before 30, so this is true. They will protect, lecture, and support you forever. Dragons do not tolerate fools or deceitful people, and they can be very, very imposing, and you don't want that. They are good with money, easy to go, and prefer to live in a relaxed environment. Somewhat leaders by nature, they will only want the job if they're interested, funny and liking a good time. A dragon is at a party and is very adventurous. Oh, now the snake. The snake is forever misunderstood. It's a deep thinker, always looking for the meaning of life, generally mystical with a lot of natural wisdom. The snake loves books, loves food, music, and the fine things in life. Using their own judgment rather than that of others, they take their own advice. Superstitious and a little intense, they like to settle scores. The snakes wish to control their own lives through power and authority. They can be victims of the past and have a hard time in moving on with life. Elegant in speech, dress, and manners, but suspicious in nature, the snake distrusts anyone who breaks a promise. In love, their mystique and cool ambiance draws lovers to them with ease and will only marry someone who shares that ambition. Striving for the top, the snake can talk themselves out of things because they are inclined to think it over and over and over again. They love the detail and wish for things to be in order before moving on with it. Although looked upon with fear, the snake is invaluable and only dangerous when it is fearful. Wishing to be understood and respected, the snake is harmless unless, enter the horse, moi. The best in my mind, as I am a horse myself. Cheerful, popular, quick-witted, earthy, the horse falls in and out of love easily. However, we are perceptive, talkative, and have an ability to handle difficult situations well and with authority. They are magnetic and commanding and can be presided and militant and a little aggressive at times, although this is not so. We have to be pushed in that direction. Impetuous, yes, energetic, and a flashy dancer. I hope so. The horse, although a non-conformist, can be relied on to be accountable and honest. The horse will always be there for the underdog and has the ability to see both sides and counsel each of them well. Being a Libra and a horse, and a color blue, this is constantly me. Demanding a great deal from fellow workers, they can and will just as eagerly work by your side as long as you know you are the boss. Horses love freedom and pursue happiness at every corner. Being a person that feels their way around, who is constantly changing the environment. They feel deeply and can also be perceived as being moody, but they are just adjustable people. They cannot keep regular hours and are best suited to the flexible and demanding jobs as it is as all or nothing with them. Very friendly, a true lover. Do not let them down. They will forgive, but never forget. They are protective of their loved ones and love with all their hearts. They like the homely, love to run a little wild too. And as friends, the horses will be by your side through anything. If you betray them, you will be forgiven, but not forgotten. Now comes the goat. The graceful sheep, goat, whichever you look at, who is righteous, sincere, a sucker for a sad story. They are fashionable, artistic, and creative, and can be depressed and withdrawn. They're homebodies, liking children and needing to be needed. Luck favors them, and they are peaceful nature drawn to people around them. Unfortunately, the sheep goat, instead of standing up for their rights, is timid and more inclined to sulk rather than demand. Straight to the point is not their way, and they wish to find out what is bothering them. You're going to have to dig it out of them rather than they tell you. Martyrs and warriors, they are pessimistic about life and inclined to look at the worst rather than the best of things. Romantic by nature, they wish to be pursued and fought for. The sheep need to be respectful, in a respectful, loving marriage to survive, secure in love and mind. They have the favorites, and if you're not one of them, do not take offense at that. It's just the way it is. Neither forgiving nor forgetting is something they do easily, so don't hurt them. Now we go for that mischievous monkey. He's an innovator, improviser, and a motivator. The monkey is most like man himself. Whatever they choose, the monkey will succeed. No challenge is great, no chore is too big, and they have the ability to use their intelligence when it is needed. However, do not respect others well as they have too much respect for themselves. Very competitive, confident, and cocky, the monkey has been known to use cunning powers to get their way. They're very sociable and can hold positions of high power. Very self-absorbed, the monkey is not a giver for giver's sake. In love, the monkey will be warm and spontaneous and be prepared to work hard or strive for the better. Love in itself is not enough. Ambition, indeed, is forever the attraction. Whatever you do, never try to trick a monkey, for they have the last word. Watch them carefully. They are masters of trickery. Fun can be had with a monkey if you like a little mischief or mayhem. Now to the rooster. Wake up, rooster. Rooster has self-assurance and is old-fashioned. They're generally very attractive people who are cute, neat, organized, decisive, upright, alert, and direct. They can also be argumentative and a little cruel to others. They love to lord over with their imposing knowledge. They perform a ring rooster seeking opportunity to excel at anything, and if you try to challenge their knowledge, we're in for a long haul. Roosters do their homework and know their stuff. Do not be around a rooster who is negative. They are egotistically opinioned and very abrasive, and you will come out reeling from the experience. They are very good at handling money, accounting, banking, and finances. Roosters will follow orders to a T. They're very good detailed people and accountant with your interests at heart. All roosters are perfectionists, with a little sharp eye for details, but if they think they are right about something, they may close their mind to any other input. They are excellent right-handed men, but sway away from the front line, as they do not have the public persona or patience that is needed to be up front. Roosters love praise, and they are allergic to criticism, especially if they think they're right. They make good spouses and good family person, just as long as they're the boss. For all that steadfastness, though, they are very vulnerable, and they will fight, showing it. Now the doggy. I have another daughter who is the dog. The likable dog is honest, intelligent, and direct. They are the most loyal and trustworthy of creatures and have much passion for just as fair play. Dogs are friends to all people and are fair listeners, meeting people halfway. Dogs will look out for anything, everyone, no matter what it is inclined to is inclined to neglect their own self and leave themselves vulnerable. The dog has a great understanding of humans, instinctively knows the right from wrong, who to believe and who to be wary of. When a dog loves, it's with you all heart and loyalty. This is often taken advantage of and the dog gets hurt. Forgiveness is strong, and even if they move on, they will remember that you once loved them fondly. Do not push the dog into the corner. They will instantly come out fighting in any which way. In love, the dog tries to get to know the suitor slowly, as to trust is an issue. But once trust is there, they will encourage growth in their loved one's equilibrium and their lives. As it is with children, the dog will act like a playful puppy when young, will take the time to learn the ways of the world. But what is nice is that they will never lose their playfulness. All in all, a dog is a very good person to have in your life. So this is what we're looking at when we're looking at the Chinese signs. You've heard what the year of the pig is. It's a good year for other people, maybe not such a great year for if you're a pig yourself. When you put it with the numerology of this is the year of action, when you put it with the current vibration and frequency rising, this is a year for us to step forth in what we believe in, to take that action, to make sure that we're not just on the sidelines, to, in whatever our light is, whatever our animal sign is to understand that we need to step up in order to change what is wrong, in order to bring about what is right, in order to heal this planet, the people on it, and in order to seed opportunities and possibilities for tomorrow. We need to step into the strengths of our persona, whether it be from true colors or Chineseology or astrology or numerology. All of those things, as I said, when I put them collaboratively together, show your strengths that are the running thread between all of them. And when we understand who we are, we understand why we do what we do, how we hear, how we listen, how do we speak, how do we interact, and we understand why we do or do not take actions. So I encourage you to know as much as you can about yourself. Of course, I do have a course on this if you are interested. You can go to saratroy.com and you can see my true colors and the whole platform I have there and helping you discover that continuity, that thread that is so definitely you. And in that, you have the empowerment to make better decisions for your life, knowing where your strengths lie, where not to go to because it doesn't serve you, and also knowing, what else is out there for you. And pigs are incredibly loyal. And so this is a year of loyalty, loyalty to your heart and soul, loyalty to the spirit, loyalty to the planet, to each other, and that loyalty coming from a place of love and caringness. So, Gong Hei Fat Choi. Remember, Chinese year starts February 5th. And I wish everybody a joyful year, no matter what your sign is. And maybe you all find that courage and strength to step up and be a part of the solution. Because we do know that there's a huge problem out there today. And in that strength, there's so much that we can do to be a part of, fixing it. So in this year of action, in this year of loyalty, in this year of getting things done, being likable, and following things through, I think, the pig sign is a very good sign, along with the numerology of action and the astrology. And let's step up. Let's step up and make a difference in the world, because that's what we're here for. Okay? So until next year, happy Chinese Year for 2019, and enjoy the pig year. Bye for now. For more wonderful shows like this, please go to selfdiscoveryradio.com, podcasts, and see our lineup. And if you wish to support us, we have a funded button. Please stay tuned for our next show.